feels like a Monday because I'm heading off to work and didn't go yesterday. But it's not a Monday, it's a Thursday. Happy Thursday. I was talking about this last week with someone who seemed like he had never thought of it before, and I know millions of people never thought about it before, but I thought about it before because I'm interested in words and word origins and culture and names. Thursday. It's Thursday. Why are there 7 days of the week? Are you telling me that the ancient Hebrews had 7 days a week and the entire world adopted it because of that? Because the ancient Hebrews' belief system of 7 days a week went into Babylon, and then I don't know. I was about to say other ancient empires, but I don't even know. Did the Egyptians have 7 days of the week? Did the Romans have 7 days of the week? I don't think so. I don't think they did. But now everybody agrees. 7 days of the week. Woo woo. Where does that come from? And why is one of ours named after Thor? Thor is not important in our culture. Thor was a thunder and lightning god. Zeus, Jupiter, thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning isn't really important. Of course, if you think of thunder and lightning as being tamed into electricity, electricity is pretty important. But we don't celebrate electricity. We don't deify electricity. We think of electricity as a basic need or a basic commodity. Everybody needs water, but and in the cold, clothes and shelter. I don't know. Here in Florida, could you get by without clothes and shelter? Maybe not last night. But the fact remains that I'm talking about Thursday, named for a god of lightning. And millions of people use the name Thursday and don't know what it's for, who it's for, who it's named after. So in my conspiracy-riddled mind, I think that there are entities who like that we use those names. And they're happy when we use their name. But my mind's not always conspiracy ridden. Would I like it if somebody was using my name incorrectly? Would I like it if someone was using my name without knowing it was my name? Would I like it if the spelling and the pronunciations changed and different cultures are saying different things and not knowing the origin? I don't know. That's not too prideful, right? Well, it's not the best word, prideful, but it's not, I don't know. I do believe in these other entities, but I think we're just supposed to leave them alone, not think about them too much, not try to contact them, and head straight to the big guy. Sometimes I think that's what Christianity is about. Leaving the intermediaries, leaving the troops, angels, archangels, whatever, saints out of the loop and going straight to the top. I talked with God this morning. That was my prayer time. So in a way, it's leads to democratization, leads to the importance of the little guy, leads to individualism. Growing up in a country culture that doesn't understand that Thor is for Thursday, Thursday is for Thor, there must be so many basic things we don't understand in our culture if we don't even understand the days of the week. Don't even care to understand the days of the week. So it seems like there's this hidden code that's passed down, and everybody learns the days of the week in order, but they don't know their names. How many people say Sunday and don't even think that it's connected to the sun? But me, Mr. Smarty Pants, who knows what each day of the week is connected to, why would one day of the week be more connected to the sun than any other? The sun is here every day. The sun is not on a weekly cycle. The moon is kind of on a weekly cycle, so moon day, Monday, okay, kind of, maybe. 4 cycles a month, something like that. Okay, kind of, sort of. But there's absolutely no connection between the sun and one day of the week as opposed to the other 6 that I can think of at all. So again, even though I know it's named after the sun, the meaning is hidden. They say, who's they? My education has taught me that the 7 days are connected to the 7 visible planet bodies, luminaries in the sky. So we've got the big one, sun, out in the day, the moon, which wanes and waxes, comes and goes throughout a month, and then we've got the other ones named for individual entities. Yet at the same time, my education tells me that the sun and moon are associated with entities, and they definitely overlap. So we've got the sun. In Egyptian culture, there's lots of sun gods. In Greek culture, there's lots and lots of gods and goddesses who didn't make it to Olympus, so they're not part of the 12. And then we've got the mystery of the constellations. You look up in the sky and you see 30 stars and you say, oh, those 5 are shaped like this and those 7 are shaped like that. No, they're not. They're not. They're randomly looking, and you can take any 5 or 7 or 10 of them and connect them and make any shape you want. And then when they show us the shapes, they have to put the picture of the real thing on top of the shape, because the shape that they've drawn by drawing their dot to dot straight lines doesn't look anything like the thing. I wish I had an example, but Orion's belt has 3 stars, I think. Okay, 3 stars in a row, that could be a belt, sure. But there's no man. There's no hunter. There's some random star off above the belt, some random star 2 stars below the belt. It's like, I don't think they know what they're talking about. But these stories have been repeated so often as part of my education. Somebody is believing them, but why? It's just ridiculous. So, happy Thursday, everyone. I know in some cultures this day is probably not named after Thor. What is Thor's Day in your culture? And if it is something different, and we can somehow connect it to Thor, we might see what they're really trying to say about this day that's different than the other 6. Until then, I wouldn't call it an education. I would call it a cultural obfuscation. Someone's made up a story that seems plausible until you think about it, so that we won't think about it. Alright. I'm at work. It's going to be a good day. I'm not late. I've recorded an 11-minute video, and I'll post it later.